Native Portugal, Miguel Oliveira, and he's having a new adventure here today in the Aprilia R&F team. I'm delighted to say right on cue we can go.
Wilco, and Wilco's got two new machines and also two new riders. Wilco, how's the test with the new machines and riders so far?
Well, clearly it was still a Yamaha day, but Monday clearly we planned quite well, and we were quite good organized, I have to say, and we merged in.
Are they happy boys or still getting comfortable?
Yeah, for sure, still getting comfortable because you know, both boys were on the KTM, and yeah, the first thing they say, the bike is quite smooth. They say the power delivery and the reaction on the bike, the curbstones, etc., etc. The bike is easy to ride, so this is yeah, a big plus because they struggled with that, as they said, on the KTM. So no, they are happy, but of course it takes a lot to get on board, especially for Raul, who only was able to use the KTM for one season, and but yeah, he's happy, and I see him only smiling.
On a pretty positive run at the moment on the GP22.
He's found time in the third sector. Quite a few riders might have already gone for their lunch a little bit early. We'll be on air for another half an hour before myself and Matt go off and do the same as Bezzechi comes around the final corner now. Turn 14 of this Ricardo Tormo circuit, and Bezzechi approaches the finish line now, quarter of a second off, and he could go somewhere within the top 6 with this as he takes the line. Now it is a personal best, but he stays in 8th place, a 1:30.735. As you can see, left-hand side of your screens, less than a second currently covers our top 16 riders. Marc Marquez, he's in his civvies at the moment, so certainly his running for the morning at least looks to be at an end.
Yeah, the lunch break looming. Only 6 riders at the moment are currently out on this Ricardo Tormo circuit. You can clearly see there one of them being number 72, Marco Bezzechi. Vinales, Frankie Morbidelli, Nakagami, Joan Mir and Augusto Fernandez are the other small group of riders that are persevering as we head towards the lunch break here in Valencia. Marco Bezzechi created so many great headlines, didn't he, in that impressive rookie season that's just concluded here in Valencia. Fantastic podium at one stage in Hasil. We thought he was going to hunt down as the rain spots started to fall at the Dutch TT. And this is always crucial, isn't it? This shows the strength of Ducati in many ways. They have 8 rides on the grid, but Gigi Dall'Igna, he takes a keen interest. He's not just camped firmly in the factory garage, focusing on the likes of what previously Bagnaia and Miller, and now Bagnaia and Bastianini. And he takes a vested interest, a big interest in the impressions and thoughts of all of the riders in that Ducati stable. You can see him there, just rinsed heads in the MotoGP paddock for so long. He was the data engineer, the telemetry engineer for Valentino Rossi, well, pretty much since Valentino moved to Yamaha in 2004, 2022.
What all these teams will be so grateful for here today are these conditions. It's now up to 24 degrees of air temperature out there, which is highly unusual for the middle of November. Taka Nakagami just goes around now on a 1:32.6.
As the Bastianini then heads out on circuit on some revamped factory Ducati bodywork. Of course, Ducati in many respects have been the trailblazers, haven't they? They've been at the forefront of the drive in recent years to find performance out of aerodynamics in the MotoGP World Championship. They probably spend as much time on the computer designs in the wind tunnel as they do out on circuit. The Bologna factory, as we mentioned, they have been the trailblazers. Pretty much every single manufacturer that has those Stegosaurus wings, they're quite large, aren't they? Quite big compared to what we see on the Ducatis. As Fabio Quartararo then goes out for another stint in this day. Good to see some Quartararo end of the pit lane here today.
So Fabio Quartararo. There's still more to come this afternoon.
Yeah, you're on telly, Paolo. Give us a smile. When he talked to Simon Crafar early on, he gave us fantastic insight, as he always does. But